got power.
Hello, good night, good morning, good day, good evening, good afternoon, whenever you're watching from me and Greenhouse Fern, you all. Greenhouse Fern is to have a violet note, bergamot, and jasmine blossom that makes up this candle. Now, fern, you all remember like the big ferns? Like I remember back in the day, everybody grandma had them on their porch. Hell, I even had two hanging from my porch because I always been like a little young old lady. And let's just think of the basic fern. The basic fern is going to be real greeny, real dewy green with a little bit of sweet and a little slight woodsiness and almost like cucumbers per se. Now there's different types of fern, but I'm just going with the basic fern here. Now the basic fern, how I just described it, had nothing to do with the scent in those Bath and Body Works listed. The only thing I got from the listing was the bergamot, which is going to have a little citrus undertone. The violet leaf, I got none of that, okay? I got the jasmine scent, I got none of that. I got dewy green fern, wake you up in the morning, a beautiful spring day scent. Now, it was so dewy and so aquatic greeny that there's no need to move this in no other room. So it danced around the living room for a while, and this is on the dining room table. I will say Greenhouse Fern is a solid 8 out of 10. Like as soon as you walk in that room, you're going to know a plant is there or some kind of floral is there. A greeny floral is there with the projection on the medium. I'm not mad at it. Hence, that's why I say a beautiful morning. I did not strike this at night. I did one time and it was just like it gave me morning dew, morning green vibes. If you are a person who turn your sprinklers on, if you have a garden, it's going to remind you of that. And as you can see, like the burn it's going, it's doing this thing. I've been burning this for a while. So at this angle on the middle console table, again, still, no matter where I put it in this open concept, it's sat at a solid 8. So if you are a plant lover or if you love the perfect spring, you like this. If you don't like as heavy as gardenia and fresh cut lilac, then you would like this. But again, it's more greeny, it's more grassy. It's almost like a flower cart from last year that just smelled like straight wet grass, which could be good and bad. But if it's giving you too much of a wet grass vibe, then you always can go with it with something fruity or something floral. With this, I burned it with a sugar lemon zest that I just could not finish that candle. And it gave me a greeny citrus vibe, which I did love. And if not, I liked it on its own, y'all. For me, it's definitely a one and done, but this is one of these ones that sat on the table for a while that intrigued me. I kept picking it up. I kept smelling it. My coworkers like, you might as well buy it. You know you want to do March Madness. Again, if it already sat there a while, the plan was not to buy it, but this one had just been tickling my fancy and my nose just a little bit. And P.S., this goes along good with Anna's Garden. You know, if I'm telling you about it, that means I already blended. So stay tuned for my review on Anna's Garden as well, because we're getting into some of our springy scents. Now, if these scents are going to carry your room and it's going to give you a good throw, it is definitely worth talking about and definitely worth mentioning, because I've had some thus far running March Madness. Refund, please. Like you could be medium, right? But I at least want to smell you. Non-existing, I want my money back. I'm not doing that. Medium and I place you in a small room to trap you in, I can live with it. But when your throw is obsolete, non-existent, no, back to the store we go. Goose Creek. But yeah, just stay tuned and rock with me, y'all, on this one by Greenhouse Fern. If you have not touched it, or if your store has an abundance of it like my store, because it's just a niche that a lot of people ain't touching, come SAS, I'll definitely grab a few more, because again, it's greeny, it's dewy, it has a little citrus, therefore it'll go with anything fruity or floral. Bye.